Hey, what's up? Just got out of the hot tub. Figured I'd do this little introduction to my salon tour video that I talked about, and I think it came out kind of cool. Um, I, I hope everybody realizes that I have never ever done this much technology related stuff in my life. Um, like right now, I'm trying to look at the little green light at the top of the computer as opposed to watching my face. I'm failing, but I'll get used to it. Shooting a video, this editing software that wow, it's fun. I'm having a lot of fun, but it's hard. There's a lot of stuff. Um, a lot of things I know already about making videos that I'm not going to apply yet because my way of doing it is bungle through it. I take one take for the shots, and like the voiceover in this video, I've never done that before, so one take sounds kind of goofy to me, but I'll learn better by watching it and getting feedback. Um, but yeah, it's going to be fun. So last week I hinted I would do a tour of the salon, Manifesta. My wife Casey, Lindsay, and Maria got together a few years ago. They were working for a place together, um, and they wanted to open their own place. And so they spent a lot of research and time and effort, and they just made everything happen, and it's doing really well. I'm proud of them. But the budget that they had, the small business loan that they were able to get, was very tiny. And their first idea was to get a designer, and the budget for that would have been like astronomical. So when all was said and done, um, I we decided I would try and build everything in the salon, and I've been making stuff for a long time. Um, but yeah, this was quite a project, and I'm pretty proud. I've gotten a lot of good feedback on it. Nothing extravagant, but all the pieces came out well. They look good together. Yeah, just a lot of feedback that was positive. To talk about the salon itself, their idea was to create a space where not only did their business thrive, Manifesta, it could be a hair salon that's really welcoming and warm, but they have a business within the business called Festa, and that is Festa is designed to nurture and incubate other small businesses who are trying to get started because they feel they had a lot of help and a lot of support getting going, so they want to return the favor. And Festa utilizes retail kiosks inside the salon, very affordable for people to come and show their crafts. And they rent the space out, the salon space. You'll see that we designed everything to be mobile to clear it out, and they can use that for events and happenings and parties and yoga classes, which you'll see. But anyway, I'm rambling. Um, watch the tour if you're interested, and I really appreciate it. Uh, that's it. Let's check it out. Manifesta Salon, located on Broadway and 9th Street in Old Town Oakland. I wish I made that sign, and when I get a CNC from Inventables, I'll be able to make another one. So it's a corner with surrounded by glass windows, and every window has a display. And Manifesta has a partner business within the business called Festa, where they help nurture smaller people trying to start their own business. So we utilize these windows where I built some clamshell style shelving um, to allow them to display their wares, and then a little bit of decorated bamboo holder things in between that I built. But as you can see, it's pretty cool for them to be able to give back a little bit. And that would be the back door of the salon. As we walk through the front door, the reception desk, right there, smack dab in the middle, pretty much 100% repurposed. The top slab of redwood was left in the space from the previous people that had it, and it was in the back room, so I was able to repurpose that for the slab, and basically plywood scraps and construction scrap from dumpsters, 2x4s and 4x4s, and just anything I can get my hands on. A little metal mesh that I found, some old pipe fittings, and yeah, it came out pretty cool. The retail shelf there, um, nice big opening in the back where the arch is. The arch matches some of the arches in the construction that happened in the salon. But very cool. Excuse my wandering around. I'm trying to shoot this while not falling. It's all new to me. All of this is new to me, by the way. The videos, how to work this editing process, this voiceover that I'm doing a really bad job at, but it's fun. I'm having a really good time learning this stuff. So anyway, the back of the front desk, and then we get around to the side, and there's another shelf. You can rest your arm and write a check or talk with the receptionist, whatever you need to do. We just want you to be happy. So pretty cool. There's the view from the front. So the retail shelves are pretty simple. Obviously you can see my remnants from a pallet there, but about 50% repurposed. We needed 3 of them, enough to accommodate all the product that they sell. And this would be the color mixing area, the color bar. Pretty cool. The cabinet that you see there is mobile. I put it on wheels. It's a kitchen cabinet that came from the back again when they got the space, so I repurposed it, made it look a little better. And of course, from my last video, the color sample display product holder thing that they asked for. So behind that is the shampoo room. You can see the first aid kit there. I mean, all this stuff in here was pretty much pallets, almost 100%. The picture frames were really messed up old pallet boards and a couple of redwood fence boards that I used for an inlay. The towel cabinet you see here is shipping crate, 100% shipping crate, and some found plexiglass that I made the sliding doors. It came out really cool. And Casey wanted me to put in some saloon style doors, so that's all leftover crap, pallets and 2x4s, more shelving, pallet wood, and a little bit of welding fun with some rebar and some sheet metal to make a little display for plants. And it actually acts like a medicine cabinet. You open it up and you can put whatever you want in there, more product or plants or however they want to do it. So that's shampoo room. Now we're in the bathroom. Keeping things simple, kind of color scheme was a little bit more just to match the walls in here. I made these shadow boxes. Casey and I went to quite a few antique stores when they were talking about this business, and we collect a bunch of old salon and barber, tools and the really old stuff. So I made the shadow boxes for those and some picture frames for some 1930s styling photos, I think. Of course, the mirror. Tried to match all the frame. And this cabinet, shipping crate, bed frame for the door and plexiglass. And of course that nail actually came out of my cheek. I didn't get every nail I should have out of the shipping crate. And lo and behold, I'll show a picture of that someday and I'll do a safety video. And an old sewing machine that I repurposed just for a little stand in there. So outside the bathroom and the shampoo room and by the back door of the salon is a little space that they use, again, that people who are starting their own business can come in, use the traffic of the salon and just trying to help somebody else out. There's an old Victorian window that I redid as a divider. You'll notice around the corner again, that space is pretty ample for like the people that will be there on the weekends. I think Saturdays are actually making this amazing juice, and it's good for you and healthy, and it's all local. Just trying to support, give back to the small community and help other people. I'll be making a video of remaking a table for that mini fridge, though. That we don't like the one it's sitting on. It's too high and it's just kind of ugly. So the styling stations where Casey, my amazing partner and wife, is sitting. They wanted 6 places for being able to do hair. And my idea was to take a school desk idea, double it, split it in half, put it on wheels, and put everything they need. So you got the big mirror, you've got outlets for their blow dryers. Each side has its own circuit, so nobody's popping a fuse. Little frame down there, they put their cosmetology license. And again, it's on wheels, so it's mobile. Pretty cool. And the seating up at the front, wow, that's just all pallets and some scrap plywood and conduit I found at a construction site dumpster for the backrest. I think they came out really neat. I like how they fit in that space. And you'll see these stump tables here. The city where I live was cutting down some trees and had these piled up on the sidewalk. I asked if I can have a couple and turned them into some little tables. Pretty cool. The big one is top swivels and it's on wheels, so they can move it out of the way pretty easily. But goes with the shtick. Now this thing is to hold their travel products, and you can see that it swivels. All the wood from this is from an old 1970s waterbed that was being thrown away. Somebody moved out of a house, it was sitting on the curb. And the glass head from Casey's dad, he found that somewhere and decided the salon needed it, so I put an LED color changing light and we called it the headlamp. And the blow drying stations here, these chairs are actually modern. They're from, like, you see them in any office, like a doctor's office lobby or something like that. Somebody had them on the curb. The seats were ratty, but I did a paint scheme on them, some vinyl that I had repurposed for the seat cover, and boom, they look like they're kind of antique and go with the rest of the space. And just kind of an idea, view of from the front of the salon looking to the back. It's a pretty big space. And the idea with putting wheels on a lot of this stuff, which I'll show you in a minute, is to clear out that space and provide, again, when the salon's closed on Sundays and Mondays, this space can be utilized for other small businesses who want to get things going, like a yoga class that will be happening tonight. So you're going to see me and Casey moving all of the styling stations out of the way, moving the chairs, and the square footage that they end up with is pretty cool. And it's really not that hard to do. So boom, you unplug it from the floor, move it out of the way. By the time we're done here in a few seconds, there'll be 400 square feet, enough room for about, well, for the yoga class, easily accommodate 12 to 15 people. But again, just a way to help out and give back and provide this space at really low cost for, people who are starting. They just try and nurture and help out and give back. I love that about my wife and her partners. It's an amazing business plan. So now, as you can see, boom, 400 square feet of empty space for yoga classes. They've done art gallery openings, private parties. It helps the salon by, again, giving back and putting out a reputation that they're a part of this community in Oakland, and it's just good business. Thanks for watching.